4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Welcome guys, this is Suzuki Live in Cadwell Park 2023. We've got some old bikes, new bikes, old riders still riding, young old people riders. Not riding anymore. How are you doing, Taylor? You alright?
I'm good, yeah. I'm excited to be at Suzuki Live. This is my first time here, so we've got a lot of bikes, to test. There's some old race bikes that I'm interested to see, so you want to go take a look?
Let's go and check them out, yep. Go. So what we got here, Taylor?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Sylvain, because I've been briefed on this bike. The model number on the side says it's the K15P. It's an 80cc bike, and it was actually designed to be ridden on-road and off-road. And the interesting thing is it has two rear sprockets, and you can actually change the length of the chain. I think some extra links came under the seat for this bike, so you could change the gearing, go on the bigger sprocket, and ride it off-road.
I've never seen anything like it before, have you?
Me either, and it's an immaculate...
I didn't even know they existed.
No.
I mean, that does look mint. Great basket as well for the
good basket.
And a baguette.
No good for me, as once I took that chain off, it'd then be broken and I'd never be able to ride it again. So I'd need a mechanic to sit on the back with me if we're going to change.
Yeah, well, you could put a cushion there and just put him there. That'd be fine. I mean, with the size of that sprocket, you could climb up anything with
whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is in really good condition now.
Let's. We've got lots more bikes here. Let's take a look at some of these others, Sylvain. Is this one that you used to race?
That's the one I used to do my KOMs in Canada Chase.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Lovely, lovely bike that. Proper engine, but the condition of this, wow, unbelievable.
Can't imagine riding that. And I like the front suspension.
Variable geometry.
Yes, exactly. Cool.
That would have been a first.
Yeah.
Lovely bike that.
This bike was actually built by apprentices, interestingly. Although it's a far better job than I would have done, I'll let you ride this one just in case.
That's a legend though, that one.
It is. Tell me about this, because you've ridden one of these, I believe.
I've ridden one of these in Cadwell, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually a lovely bike to ride that. The bars are a little bit too close for me. I like big bars, but the engine is really lovely. Great feeling as well with the chassis. It actually handles really well. Because of the carbs though, you get that connection, you know, that quite aggressive connection. But that was a really sweet bike to ride that. So if you're going to ride one bike this weekend, I would recommend to ride that one.
Cool, I'm excited to get out. This is the Suzuki TL1000, and the cool thing about this is it was actually never a motorbike. This just came out of parts at the Suzuki warehouse, so they've just built it out of brand new parts, and that's why it looks absolutely immaculate. So I don't think we'll be taking this one on track because it's in pristine condition and I wouldn't want to wreck it.
It does look really, really brand new.
Yeah.
It's Suzuki TL puzzle, nice.
Big twin, yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Now.
And then we've got a two-stroke.
Yeah.
This is one very special bike.
Does it take you back to memories of two-stroke days?
Yeah, but mine were obviously not as old as this, but yes. And then the smell of it, I mean,
yeah.
This is special, yeah.
I've got my eye on this. I definitely want to take this out before we go. We actually missed a bike back there. There's another Barry Sheen transatlantic bike. Lots of bikes we need to go ride. There's more to explore, so I think we should go head off now.
Yeah, let's go and check them out.
Yeah, see what else we can find.
Right, so I've just found this bike, and that's a 650 V-Strom, but it looks pretty special. This is Jeff from SR75. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sylvain.
Can you tell me a bit more about that bike, because it just looks so cool?
Thank you, sir. Yes, Suzuki UK commissioned us as SR75 to make our version or our thoughts on the V-Strom to turn it into a full off-road RMZ supercross twisted bike sort of thing. So we upgraded the wheels with a bigger wheel package, upgraded the suspension, lifted everything, handmade bespoke seat, handmade bespoke exhaust pipe from America, and yeah, basically went for it to do something pretty special.
Yeah, it's almost like a rally raid, and then you've got a proper racing bistro behind there. Now this looks special. This looks like an absolute animal. Can you tell me more about this one?
Yeah, we're really proud of this bike. We got invited to the first round of the World Supercross Championship at Villa Park a couple of weeks ago. So we built this, brought in Charles Lefrancois, who's been an arena cross champion for us, and we performed really well on the day and just had a great time representing the brand and at the very top level.
All right. Well, Jeff, it was really nice to meet you. I'm going to go and see Taylor now.
Awesome. Have a great
you,
day.
mate.
So the next interesting bike that I've come across is this, sir.
My Suzuki Snip.
A Suzuki Snip.
Yeah.
I've heard it all now. So what is it and where does it come from?
Well, it was made in 1982 and they only made it for a year. I was looking on eBay for some bits for my race bike and it just popped up and I thought, you know what, I've got to have that. It's just so different, I've got to have it. Pretty little thing, weird. There you go.
Cool, I love it. Well, I'm going to carry on my travels around the paddock, but thank you for showing me this.
No problem. Pop back and have a go on it later if you
The
want.
Suzuki Snip. Oh, well, I've been nervous about the Snip for a bit, but perhaps later.
See you later.
Well, Sylvain, fancy seeing you here. We're at the Suzuki Owners Club and we're joined by Mark. Mark, tell me a little bit about the Suzuki Owners Club.
We've been going for 50 years this year. We're quite an active club. We do rallies, weekends away, foreign tours, tour in the UK, shows, plus there's discounts on spares, insurance and various other bits and bobs for your bike.
And where do they find out more if they do want to do it?
You need to go onto the website, which is suzukiclub.co.uk.
Okay, cool. Thank
All
you
right.
for that.
Well, we'll go and check that out.
Yeah, we'll carry on.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest
Nice
of
to
your
meet
day.
you. Look at Taylor, this is good. Gary, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Nice to meet you.
So Gary from ACS,
Yes.
can you tell us what ACS stands for?
It's air-cooled Suzuki. The bikes that you see here are all air-cooled Suzukis, so 70s and 80s mainly. And some bikes like this one, although the bike is an air-cooled bike, it actually has a newer engine, it's an oil-cooled engine. So that's the criteria. The Harris is a Harris, but it has an air-cooled engine in.
Cool.
All right.
Thank
Brilliant.
you for that. We'll crack on.
Nice to meet you. And
You too.
We'll crack on, yeah.
All the best.
All right, all the best.
Thank
See ya.
you. See ya.
Well, Sylvain, plenty of new bikes for us to try here. A lot that I'm excited to ride because there haven't been any of these yet. Which are you looking forward to riding the most?
Well, the new ones, the 8S and the new V-Strom 800 as well. These have got the new engine, that 800 twin. They're supposed to be really torquey and nice to ride, so I'm going to be definitely trying those. I know how the Hayabusa feel already, and that's my favorite bike. And the GT as well, I've ridden that. So yeah, for me, really looking forward to especially the 8S.
Yeah, and there's an off-road centre as well. We can go do a bit of sliding.
Yeah, well, it's been raining a bit, so it's going to be quite slippy, so it makes it more fun, doesn't it?
Perfect. Well, that wraps up this afternoon's tour, Sylvain, of the paddock here.
Have you enjoyed it?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. So many passionate people, so many cool bikes, and that is not the end of today's activities either.
No, because tonight we get to enjoy the show in there. There'll be some barbecues, there'll be some drinking. We've got the very unique Steve Parrish and the one and only John Reynolds.
Yes, he's excited to get in there. And as it happens, I only drink on days that end in a Y. So that wraps this tour up, and we'll see you later on in the bar.